X is for Tشافي. I would say he's a general. He leads the battle, and he's the dictator of the game, you know. And I must say I'm a big admirer. He had that kind of authority on the football pitch that sometimes people have, you know, especially when you look, you meet. I met him here, in fact, in his hotel, and I said to one of my friends, you see the guy over there was one of the best players in the world. Yeah, it's impossible. That shows you in football everybody has a chance when he has the quality. He was the one who believed in the game Barcelona played and dictated that way to play. And Xavi, in every single game, touched over 100 balls. When you think that on average, the players in midfield touch between 50 and 70, so that means how much he was the wash machine of the team. He made every ball clean and available for the guys in front of him. So I think he was an exceptional football player.
Where does he rank among the game's great midfielders?
At the top, I would say he was the king of a low midfield. He was not the king of a final third midfield. That means the midfielders who play behind the strikers. He was a guy who gives the pass to the guy who makes the decision. Because of his change of direction, because of his quality of decisions, he gave every time a ball to the guy who was in the higher midfield to have a chance to make the maximum of it. And that's why I believe he was the essential piece in the game of Barcelona, and they have not replaced him, and they've lost a fraction of their domination since he has stopped.
Did the tiki-taka exist before him?
Not as much. Not as much. It became more popular because, of course, generations who grow together. Iniesta was there as well, a young Iniesta with Xavi, and after Busquets emerged as well. So it made that triangle absolutely sensational. But he was the boss in there, and he dictated the pace of the game. He knew when to play forward and when just to play possession. You know, because football is a good balance between progression and possession. And if you're too much on progression, you lose too many balls. If too much on possession, you keep the ball, but you're not dangerous. And Xavi, the midfielders, you play the brains in the midfield, have to dictate that tempo. It's like in an orchestra. The right note has to come at the right moment. And to know when you can play a progressive pass and when you have to keep the ball and have possession pass. And Xavi was the master in that.
You managed to sign Fabregas, of course, from Barcelona's academy. Was there any chance at any stage that you could have had Xavi playing for you?
I sold Emmanuel Petit to Barcelona, and I asked them at the time, where will you play him? Because I knew they had Xavi. They did not believe at the start too much in Xavi. And maybe it would have been possible at that time to get him, but I didn't know him enough because he had not made really a breakthrough at